Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be showing you how to do 5 easy, harmless pranks to do when you're bored, like during this quarantine right now. Speaking of which, I hope you guys stay safe out there and make sure to wash your hands. Anyway, I got this idea because yesterday was April Fool's Day. So these are going to be 5 easy pranks to do when you're bored, like right now at this time. But you can do this on your family or friends whenever. But I'm going to be showing you some materials you'll need. You're going to need scissors for this video, construction paper, and tape. Those are mainly the supplies you'll need to pull off these 5 easy pranks. There'll be a few other ones that I'll explain as the video goes on, but without further ado, let's get into the pranks. Okay guys, just to let you know, all these materials that you'll need, you should be able to find at your house right now, and you won't need to go out to get them. Okay guys, for these first 2 pranks, you're going to need some construction paper, any color works, and then a pair of scissors. For this, I'll just choose the color green here. And you're going to cut this up into small little pieces, about this size, so it's kind of like confetti. I don't even have confetti lying around my house, but you could use confetti, glitter, or I'm using construction paper. And just cut it up into small pieces. As you can see, I have a little bowl here with a bunch of pre-cut construction paper already in it for the prank. Okay guys, for this first prank, you're going to come into your victim's bedroom. This one happens to be mine, and I'm going to be using my ceiling fan to demonstrate this prank. You'll obviously be using theirs. You're going to take your cut up construction paper or confetti or glitter, whatever you have, and you're going to get on top of the bed and you're going to go into the ceiling fan blades here. So I'm going to take some of the construction paper that I've cut up. And guys, these pranks are best to do on April Fool's Day to get away with them, but I say whatever day you want to prank works. You're just going to put the construction paper on the fan blades like I'm doing it here. And look, you can't even see the construction paper unless you look on top of the fan blades. So maybe they're just about to go to bed and they're gonna turn on their fan, and this is what's gonna happen. Look guys, you still can't even see it from the doorway. There's nothing suspicious about it. But like I said, you're gonna turn on the fan and this is what's gonna happen. As you guys can see, all that construction paper fell, and it's on the ground here. If you want to make it a really mean prank, I would use glitter because that makes the most mess, and I barely used any construction paper because this is only for demo purposes, but if I was going full out like I did yesterday in April Fool's, I would use the whole thing. As you can see, some got on the bed. Okay guys, I set it up one more time so you can see what happens again. Do you see all that? That's all construction paper that just fell. And as you can see, it got all over the bed. Like I said, if it was glitter, that would probably stick and that would make a really big mess. So just be prepared to clean it up, guys, and have fun with this prank. Okay guys, as you can see, I'm using the same bowl of little confetti construction paper that we made. And I'm here in like this freezer room with a refrigerator. It's basically like a little storage room. And it gets used pretty frequently by my family just to grab food and stuff, to bring it upstairs to the kitchen. And so this is actually one of the pranks I did yesterday. I set up this bowl. This is where the bowl comes in handy. You're going to need the bowl for this prank. And I put it at the top of the door so that whoever opens it would spill it. It would get spilled on them. And as you can see here, this is just a little wooden shelf that's here to hold laundry detergent and cleaning stuff. And I closed the door. And as you can see, there's a little ledge up here, so it holds it really stable. I just barely put the bowl on the corner of the door. And also, I turn off the lights, and you can barely see it. Especially from this point of view, if you're just walking in, like this, you can't even see anything unless you somehow look in the very right corner. And you can still shut it even a little bit more, because mine has a little support over here on the wooden shelf. So whoever your victim may be is going to walk into this room, and you're going to see what's going to happen. See guys, that is what happens when the person walks into the room. The bowl falls off the door and hits the ground. and makes a pretty big mess. And it also can give him a kind of a scare because it's like a loud noise when it hits the ground. Because you can set up this prank on any door ledge that you want. Okay guys, for this next prank you're gonna need tape, you're gonna need thumbtacks. We only need one actually. And then you need a balloon. Mine is already blown up. This one says happy birthday on it. By the way guys, my birthday is in 13 days. But anyways, this prank is mainly to scare the person. So, this balloon to this wall so that when they open the door, it'll pop. Okay guys, you could also put the balloon on the door and then put a thumbtack on the wall, but I think I'm gonna put the balloon on the wall. So, you're gonna open the door to see where it hits on the balloon. As you can see here, so I'll tape the balloon. Before we do that, we need to put a thumbtack on the door. So I'm probably gonna use, you can use this one if you want, but I'm gonna use one of the flatter thumbtacks. And guys, if you are a little kid, you probably shouldn't be using sharp objects without adult supervision. But I'm gonna be using this thumbtack, and I'll place it on the door. Okay guys, so I'm gonna put it on the door where I think it's gonna hit the balloon. So as you guys can see, if I push this door all the way, the thumbtack will hit the balloon. Okay guys, I'm gonna show you a demo right now. This is the balloon popping prank. This is what's gonna happen when your victim opens the door. As you guys can see, the balloon is not there anymore. And hopefully you guys heard. Sorry for headphone users, but the balloon popped because I put a thumbtack on the door and a balloon on the wall. And when a sharp object hits a balloon, obviously it's gonna pop. Okay guys, this next prank you can do at the office if you're an adult watching this, or you can do it on like your siblings during this time, or your parents' office in the house. But all you need is a computer mouse, some tape, some scissors, and some construction paper. As you guys can see, my mouse is clearly working right now. As you can see, it's on the screen moving around as I move it. But we're gonna make it that it does not even appear or work. So this is more of an annoyance prank on someone. So you're gonna take the mouse. And you see this little red light on here. That's like the little sensor that makes the mouse actually appear on the screen and work, and it senses like where your computer screen is and stuff. So what you're gonna do is most people for this prank just cover up the sensor, and that is a good prank. The mouse won't work anymore. But what I'm gonna do to take this prank even further is, I don't know if you guys can see, but there should be a little switch to turn the mouse off as well. So I'm just gonna switch it off. As you can see now, the red light is gone. So now when I move it, nothing appears on the screen. That's because I turned it off. So we're not just gonna be done with that there. We're not just gonna end there, guys. You could just turn off the signal and that'll be a good prank on its own, but we're not gonna stop there. We're gonna take our piece of construction paper and we're gonna cut a little piece to cover up the bottom of the mouse, to cover up the sensor. This is good enough for me, but make sure you trim off all the excess so it's not noticeable. So what this is for is just to cover up the sensor, even though it's already switched off, which they don't even know. So we're gonna write a little note here. I'll just write prank for the demo. But you can write like April Fool's, or if it's April Fool's Day, or just for this case I'm gonna write prank. So we're gonna take our tape now, and we're just gonna stick this little note under the mouse. And what our victim thinks is that when it's not working, they're gonna lift up the mouse and they're gonna see, oh, someone just taped a little piece of paper over the sensor, and then they'll rip that off, and they won't realize that it's also switched off. So this might take like a minute for them to figure out, or who knows. Okay guys, this is good for me. As you can see, I have the little note taped under the mouse that says prank. And if you wanted to be really mean, you could tape this so much under here that it'll take them a while to get all the tape off. But we're just gonna, as you guys can see, my mouse does not work. Nothing is appearing on the computer screen. So then the victim's gonna be like, what's wrong with my mouse? They're gonna look under, oh, someone just covered up the sensor, and it says prank. So they're just gonna rip it off. Especially if it's strong tape, guys, like this is kind of really strong. If you get like Gorilla Tape, it might be hard for them to tape it off, to rip the tape off. Or if there's like a lot of it, like I said earlier, that could be even more annoying. So they're just gonna take this, they're gonna get rid of that, and they're gonna be like, okay, now the prank is over. Now they're gonna try again, and it still won't work. And then after doing all that, they're gonna realize someone turned off my mouse. So they're gonna flip the switch back on, and now the sensor comes back on, and it works again. As you guys can see. And if you want to be really mean, you could actually take the batteries out if your mouse has batteries in it. Mine has batteries in it. Or one battery. So you can just take that out. You can do all sorts of stuff with this little prank. Okay guys, for the final prank, the fifth and final prank, I'm back here in my little storage room. And if you have one of these big freezers, for example, you can use these for a great prank. So you're gonna need some tape, a little fake bug, spider, toy thing, and some sort of string, fishing line, or in this case I wanted to be creative. I know all of you guys have one of these, a charger. So we're gonna tape the end of the charger to the bug, and you'll see what we'll do from there. Okay guys, I taped the charger to the bug, as you can see, so now it should be on one end. We'll get rid of our tape, and you open your freezer or like a refrigerator, and you're gonna tape it to a part of the refrigerator like this. Okay guys, as you can see, the bug is taped on the charger to the freezer door, or whatever you're going to use. Like I said, you could use fishing line, that'd probably be better, but I just want to give you guys something that you could just grab right away, and I know all you guys have a charger lying around, hopefully. So just grab this and grab a plastic bug and watch what happens. I'm going to close the freezer, and when our victim walks by, this is a good scare prank, because watch. I open it, a bug flies out at them, and especially if they're really scared of bugs or whatever this is, some sort of bug like a beetle, that'll give them a good scare. And it's just really easy to pull off. So there you guys go, those were 5 really easy pranks to pull off whenever you're bored, like right now during this quarantine, like on April Fools, or just in general. So thank you guys for watching. If you guys want to see a part 2 of this video, click the like button and the subscribe button. If this video does really well, I'll make a part 2. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.